everyone, welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with a reading today. We're going to be looking at what we need to know at this time. Hold on. I just got a message. My guides are advising me to ask you to think of a number between 1 and 5. And I'm going to pull 5 different cards, and that will serve as your guidance. They're saying I should do this more. And that will serve as your guidance for the upcoming few days. Okay, it can be for today, it can be for now when you're watching the video, or it can be for the next, let's say, couple of days, up to 3 days, let's say. Okay, is what I'm feeling here. Okay, so let's do that. So think of a number, clear your head, take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and see the first number that pops into your mind. Okay, but between 1 and 5. And then hold that number in mind for a little bit. I'm going to pull the cards, and then I'm going to give you the guidance, okay, that comes through. I'm going to have to timestamp the video so that you know which card to go to directly, so you don't have to go through all of them, okay? For some of you, they're saying 2 cards will apply, but you'll know. You'll know, or they will link them for me, and I will tell you. Okay, let's just get going here, okay? Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's have a look. 5. Alrighty then. Okay, so for those of you who just getting ready for downloading here, for those of you who have chosen card number 1, we have number 12, celebrate mystery, trust the journey, unexpected secrets, unexpected comma secrets. So first of all, see what messages you get just by looking at the card yourself. I'm going to hold it up as best I can. What it makes you think of right away when you see the card. Okay, that's a direct message for you. But let's see. Okay, so for some of you, you are considering either changing your career completely or taking on a new hobby that involves something artistic, something with grace, with elegance. It can be dancing for some, it can be theater for others. It can be something that's very gentle, that's very subtle. Photography for others, okay, taking that up, or if you've been doing that, you're considering taking it to the next level or turning it into a career if you can. If you already have bloggers, writing as well, where you teach people, where you share your experience with people, if you've been working on that already, then this is a time when either you're thinking of this or you should be thinking of expanding it a little bit more, bringing it to people, showing people what you're doing. And for some, you're having performances or presentations during this time, and the message here is trust yourself, trust that this is part of your journey. Okay, number 3, which is 1 + 2, number 3 is a number for growth, for expansion, for development, for community as well. So this is a time to bring your work, what makes you special, different, unique, your skill, your gift, your message, your truth, to bring it to the world, okay, to show them. You will have supporters, you will have followers, okay, is what I'm getting with this. Change, change, change. Whatever changes you're thinking of making, the message is yes, but find the balance. It's okay to be hopeful and excited about it, but at the same time, don't get too excited about it to the point where you're not thinking it through, okay? And you're just taking random chances. So it's think about what you want to do, what you want to change, but kind of think ahead a little bit, just a couple of steps of what would you do about it? How would you go about it? What's your next step? What's your first and second steps, okay? But change, 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 very good. And for those of you who have been thinking about starting something, a business, a new job, changing your career, moving, but it's rather about creating. It's not so much about moving, it's rather about creating something, where you have to build it from the bottom up, okay? You have to build it from the foundation up. They're saying, yes, this is a blessed change. Yes, this is part of your purpose. However, once again, they're just saying, just be aware, make your peace with the fact that it will take some time and it will take some work. It will be successful for you. It will pay off for you later on. For some of you, you'll see the results. No, you'll see results. But for some of you, you will be able to sustain yourself from this within 3 years. Okay, depends on what you're trying to do here. So the message is, believe in yourself, trust in your journey, trust that you're doing what you need to be doing, what is best for you. Speak your truth, bring your truth and your message to the world, because you will have followers, you will have supporters. Now is the time to expand, now is the time to bring it forward, okay? For those of you who have chosen card number 2, we have release, number 25, and it goes with number 1 for some of you in terms of release fear, release whatever it is that may be holding you back from taking this step in this new direction, from creating this change. For some, you have to work on abundance mentality and overcoming fear. Crystals are important, okay? Crystals can help you do that, okay? They're showing me orange crystals for your sacral chakra, yellow for your solar plexus, and red for your root to give you strength and courage. Okay. So 25, release, letting go, freedom, healing. So for some of you, once again, just look at the card yourself and see what messages you're getting yourself. But it's coming up right away, okay? So for some of you, you have outgrown a situation and it's starting to get a little uncomfortable, okay? So if this is about a job for you, then you're starting to lack the motivation, lack the drive that you once had. Maybe people around you that you're working with are starting to irritate you just a little bit or more, okay? These are signs, okay? You're getting uncomfortable there because you're not supposed to be there anymore. You're supposed to look at what your next step is. You're supposed to spread your wings and move on. For others of you, this is about releasing pain. Therapy, crystal therapy, very important, okay? Releasing pain, releasing fear, releasing blockages, working on your chakras. So for some, you may be visiting an energy healing practitioner. I don't know what they're called, like Reiki or anything with energy work, okay? Anything that is natural healing, that is energy healing, color therapy, anything like that, okay? Whatever suits you, to help you release, to help you cleanse. Cleansing baths as well. For others, this is about releasing someone from the home. So maybe your child is moving out, maybe they're going away to college, university, they're moving out on their own. It's a big deal, it's a big step. Again, it goes hand in hand with the trust card here to say, trust that you've taught them well and just release them and hope for the best. That's really all you can do, because you're at the point where you're no longer responsible for them. Now they're starting to be responsible for themselves and stand on their own 2 feet. But you have taught them well. You've given them everything they need to be successful in life, okay? And to be happy people, decent people, okay? For some, your child may be moving overseas, okay? Maybe to pursue a career. They won a grant or they won a scholarship for others, and you have to let them go because it's far away. They have to move there, okay? But again, trust you've taught them well. They're prepared. They're gonna be okay. For others, this is you that has to leave your family or your friends and take a chance on something that is big, that is a blessing that was granted to you. And again, the message is, it's okay. This is a blessing. It's meant for you. So embrace it, make the most of it, okay? Don't get too comfortable where you are, because you're meant to soar, okay? Not to stay where you are, all right? So hopefully that makes sense. I also feel that this talks about releasing pain. So a lot of healing coming up in the next few days. I don't know if it's connected to the full moon or whatever is going on in the sky. I know a lot is going on in the sky, but I don't know enough about it to explain it to you at this point anyway. I'm studying. But it is about releasing pain, closing chapters, ending cycles, but it's your choice. These are things that are over. They've been over for a long time, but it's the pain that is stuck with you. And this is a time when you're releasing that pain. So that's a beautiful thing. Don't be afraid, okay? Don't be afraid. Release. Allow yourself to heal. Allow yourself to be happy. Allow yourself to hope again. You're not making yourself vulnerable by allowing yourself to hope, okay? Or you're not showing weakness by trusting again. So keep that in mind. People who have chosen card number 3, we have number 37, Serenity, and this is about compassion, acceptance, and contentment. So these cards are really beautiful. All right, so 3 plus 7 is a 10, and 10s are completion and moving on. The end of a cycle so that a new cycle can begin. And it's not a question of will there be a new cycle. Whatever is ending so that you have that new beginning, okay? So it's right there. It's kind of just waiting for you to go through the stages, okay? So for some, this is about moving during this time, or you're looking at property, you're looking where to move, where you would like to go. You're starting the process in your own mind, okay? You're starting the process of manifestation of your dream home during this time. For others, this is rewards, feeling content at the end of a project, at the end of a goal, receiving messages of praise, receiving invitations as a result of something you have brought forward, you have completed, you have presented with this energy. Invitations to celebratory events, weddings, housewarming parties. You hear news of someone giving birth. You hear news of someone falling pregnant. If that's the phrase. I don't know. I just channel. Sorry if it doesn't make much sense, but you get the message, I hope. Invitations for someone to make peace. If there's an invitation, there's an olive branch being extended to you. There's been distance, there's been separation, there's been a lack of communication, and now you and the other party are ready to release that pain, to release that anger, or to release that disappointment. And so someone might be extending an olive branch to you during this time. I'm getting 80% it's extended to you, and 20% you might be extending the olive branch to say, look, no hard feelings. I wish you well, let's just move on, okay? And it might be, for the 80%, it's someone apologizing, for some, it's asking for a second chance. If I really want us to be friends again, or I really want us to get along again. It might be in a romantic sense, if I want us to try again. Trust your instincts, okay? Trust what your intuition is telling you. You are being guided through this. You will know if that's a good thing for you to do or not. I feel that there is something new coming up that sparks your energy. That's what I'm getting, sparks your energy. So you've been in a situation where you've been content. It's been okay. But a little boring, or it's starting to get boring, okay? And something is happening, you hear news, it's news, communication that sparks your energy of, oh, I know what I could do with this. Oh, that would be amazing. That would be awesome. And it just inspires you, and it just sparks your drive, okay? So for some, this is something that you may have tried to do in the past, didn't go so well, you took a different course. Now that's coming back into your life, okay, in one way or another. And you're thinking, oh, I could try again. I know what I would do differently now. Someone asking to help, or someone not asking, offering to help, or offering to support you with something, and it just takes you out of slumber, okay? It's like, I tried to do it myself, didn't really work, I moved on with something else, and now there's someone telling you, I really want you to get that out into the world, that book, that project, that blog, that course, whatever it is, okay? I really want you to get that out into the world. And for some, this is someone inspiring you and encouraging you to start vlogging, to start recording videos, to start teaching people, okay? And it is part of your path. So that's why it sparks you so intensely, okay? And it just gives you ideas. This is a great time for brainstorming for you. Write everything down, or record yourself so you don't miss out on any of these ideas, because these are, for some of you, what I'm getting is these are life-changing ideas for yourself, as well as for you to help other people. And this is also money-making ideas for others. Okay, take them, write them down, and then you'll see which ones you can implement now, which ones you can implement a little bit later on, and so on and so forth. Okay, but write it all down. Important message, very important message. And I'm getting Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. So either Geminis will be more intensely affected by this, and that could be their sun, moon, or rising sign, or Mars. They're saying something about Mars and Jupiter in Gemini. If you have that in your chart, pay extra attention. Okay, Mercury as well. Okay, for those of you who have chosen card number 4, we have 14, confidence, and this is pride, poise, assurance. So look at it. So this is a card of confidence. This is a card, not arrogance, confidence. I know who I am. I know what I have to bring to the table. You can see it in my face. You can see that I know that. This is a great time to negotiate. This is a great time to ask for your worth to be given to you. Great time to come up with that conversation in your own head, at least, for how you're going to ask for a raise, how you're going to ask for a better job, how you're going to ask for perks, benefits. For some, this is a company car, and it's a matter of thinking about, this is what I've brought so far. This is the result of my work or my contribution. This is what I think I deserve. I'm willing to negotiate. I'm willing to talk to you here and meet you in the middle, but I believe this is what I deserve. What do you have to say? You know, or what do you think? Or, you know what I mean? But it's just a matter of going into it with the confidence, with the assurance of, you know who you are, you know what you have to bring to the table, and you know what you deserve. And it's going into the conversation, letting the other person know that you know those things. So they're not going to try to trick you, or they're not trying to, going to try to undercut you or anything like that. So just going in with confidence, diplomacy, skill, but that assurance needs to show in how you present yourself and how you communicate. It doesn't have to be arrogant. There's a long line between the two, okay, of assurance versus arrogance. But a great time for business, a great time for pitching things, a great time for inviting people to partner you, sponsor you, support you in any way, or you're showing them, this is what I'm doing, this is how it's working, this is where I want to take it. And for the people looking at you and listening to you, it's like she or he knows what they're doing. They have a goal, they have a plan. I believe in them. That's a good plan, that's a good idea, and they will want to support you in whichever way they can. Okay? For others, this is about, you might be getting a tattoo during this time, or you're considering it. I don't know, something to do with what beauty represents to you. And it might be a peacock feather, or if you have a thing for peacock feathers, this is like a shout out to you from your own guides, saying, we're there with you, we're encouraging you, we're supporting you, we're saying hello. Feathers is how we communicate with you, peacock or otherwise. Okay, so if that makes sense, take it. And for others, this is about makeovers. I'm getting physical makeovers, doing your hair, cutting your hair, dyeing it, doing it differently. Physical makeovers. For some, you are determined to reach your weight goals. You are determined to reach your goals when it comes to your health and well-being. And this is a great time to start, okay, is what I'm picking up on. With confidence. Whatever you start during this time, confidence is key. If you started with confidence, it will be successful. It's as simple as that, okay? So it's a great time, wonderful energy to take advantage of, so make the most of it, okay? Revamping a business, a home, your wardrobe. That in turn will lead to changing the circle of people you hang out with, changing your social circles, because you will feel different, you will present yourself differently because you're a different person, and so it's only natural to move towards a different group of people, because the group of people you're with may no longer be like-minded people. It's not a bad thing, okay? It's just, again, you've outgrown the situation. You've outgrown that energy. And it's just a natural transition, okay? It's number 14. It's a number of change. 1 plus 4 is 5. So you may be changing your social circles because now you think differently than the groups of people you may have been around, okay, during this time or until now. And now it's like, I'm drawn to different people. I'm drawn to different topics. I'm drawn to different things compared to my friends until now. You can still be friends. They're just not going to be your go-to people perhaps anymore. That's what I'm getting. There's no war. There's no chaos. There's just a simple, subtle withdrawal from one group and then you're entering another, okay? But it's growth. So awesome. And for those of you who have chosen card number 5, we have number 13, Bloom. Recognition, acknowledgement, being seen. So again, that goes with card number 1 for some of you. Look at that. This deck is really beautiful. There we go. Okay, so for some this is starting blogs, vlogs, tutorials about makeup, hair, how to style yourself, wardrobe, how to put outfits together, nails. Okay, for some you're starting a business that has to do with creating and selling jewelry, clothes, bags, one-of-a-kind things, using crystals in jewelry or as healing instruments, but you're starting that channel, blog, business with this energy, and it will do very well. Again, go into it with confidence. Know that what you have to bring to the table is valuable and it will make a difference. Don't doubt yourself. Don't question yourself. Okay? People believe what you show them. So even if you're a shy person, people don't know that unless you show them that. So if you are getting in front of a camera anytime soon, take a deep breath and kind of create a different persona if that helps you. Tell yourself, this is, okay, I'm such and such. I'm a confident person. I have a lot of things to say. I will inspire people. I will help people. I will teach people. And then just tell yourself like a mantra right before you sit down and hit record. It will work, okay? And it will help kind of take you a little bit out of your shell as well, okay? And make you more comfortable with it. You do have a lot to say. You do have a lot to share. You do have a lot to teach. And if you're wondering who cares what I think or what I know, everyone knows. It's not that big a deal. You'd be surprised. Put it in your own words and it will be something different, okay? It will be something different and it will set you apart. There is a stabilizing of a financial situation, a stabilizing of a job situation. If you've been temping, you're going permanent. If you've been searching, you're finding that job. If you have been worried about your job, you receive news, everything's fine. Whatever you've been in limbo about, you're receiving news during this time that is good news. And it tells you where to go. It takes away that limbo. It takes away indecision. Recognition, rewards, awards for things you create, for posts, for writing, for artwork, painting, for I don't know what it's called exactly, but it's like software on your computer that you create things with, graphics and editing photos or editing films or putting them together and presenting them to the world, that sort of thing. There's recognition, there's rewards and awards for that. Things you present to the world, if it's a presentation, if it's a performance, if it's pitching something, receiving immediate feedback, positive feedback, and invitations as a result of that, okay? Opportunities as a result of that. Getting credit. So for some, it's getting the actual credit that you applied for, the loan, okay, the mortgage. And for others, this is getting credit for your work. So someone publicly acknowledging your work, or how you inspire them to complete their work, okay? But there's some sort of public recognition that is coming your way, whether it's on social media, in front of a TV, or camera of any kind, okay? There is a public recognition, someone saying thank you to you, or you're thanking people because you have received something or won something, okay, and you're giving back. Anything you do that you create that is visual, this is the time to bring it forward. This is the time to push it forward. This is the time to advertise. This is the time to get it out to people, get it out into the world, because it will, I almost said it will make you money, but it will bring you success. And for some, it will turn into how you sustain yourself. Blogs, travel blogs, pick anything, okay? Anything that is visual, that you do, that you create, that's been a passion of yours. Now's the time to bring it forward, because it will turn your life around, okay? Okay, so I didn't know that was going to happen, but I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you find it useful. I hope the guidance messages are useful to you. They inspire you. They give you what you're looking for at this time, whether it's confirmation, peace of mind, or insight. Okay, you can watch all cards if you want to now at the end, because the messages will make sense a little bit differently when you connect the cards. So start with watching the card that you've chosen in your own mind before we started the video, and then when you're done with that, if you wanted to, you could watch all the cards, all the messages, because then you'll be able to pull the ones that are going to go hand in hand with your particular messages, if that makes sense, okay? And I also wanted to make a quick announcement. What I wanted to say is I am on Patreon now, so if you wanted to support me on Patreon, I will leave the link down below. What that is, it's basically like a monthly subscription, like a monthly pledge you make to help me, to support me, and that will help me, you know, buy more things that I need to do the videos, to expand, anything like software, cameras, laptops, better phone, so I have a better camera, a better recording system, software to record, software to help me get my ideas out, okay? Software to edit, maybe, who knows where that will take me. It will also support me, and in the sense of giving me more time to do my research, to do my work, to work on my business, and then bring it to you, okay? Whatever I create, to bring it to you. And what will be different for Patreons, because obviously I want to show my gratitude. I'm grateful to everyone who supports me in whichever way you do, okay? I want to make that clear. Even watching my videos, even following me on social media, sending me positive thoughts and positive messages every day. That is very, very important to me, and I'm very grateful for that. For Patreons, if you wanted to be a Patreon in particular, what will be different will be, maybe I'll do extended weekly videos for my Patreons, pull a couple of additional cards, or extended monthly videos when I do the monthlies for each of the signs, you know, then pull an additional card or two just for my patrons, okay, to be able to access those videos. Maybe do daily videos, pick a topic, or just advice every day like I used to do with the daily advice videos that I'm trying to do again on my YouTube channel. So that's still going to be here. It may be intermittent, whereas with patrons I'll make sure that I do it every day, because it's important, you know, people support you, people give you their money, not only their love and attention, but they give you their money. So I really want to do something extra. I hope you understand, okay? This is not, you know, differentiating for whatever reasons. This is just where I'm coming from. I want to say thank you to people who not only give me time and attention and affection, but their money at the end of the day. I want to respect that because it is important. It matters to me. Okay. And I think it should. I think that's how it should be. So that doesn't, you know, mean that I'm going to stop doing things for YouTube or stop posting free content. I do not plan to do that at all. I'm still here for you. I still want to help grow my YouTube community. I'm still going to do videos. I'm still going to do my tutorials. I'm still going to do the weeklies and the monthlies for everyone. It's just a little bit extra for the patrons, okay? But I hope that makes sense. So, thank you for watching. This is going to be a longer video than what I initially intended, but hey, I do what I'm told from, you know, my guides and your guides, and I hope that this is a useful video for you. I hope that you receive useful guidance, useful insight from the messages that were relayed. Let me know, okay? Comment down below. Let me know how the messages ring true for you, where they ring true for you, if they do. If you like this type of video, I could do more of, okay, for YouTube. So let me know, and I'll do one of these every other day, or, you know, because the energies I feel are revolving around 2-3 days, okay, that I'm picking up on with these messages at least. So we could do a video every couple of days, every 2-3 days like this, okay? So let me know if you like that. Let me know if that's of interest for you, okay? And thank you so much, okay? Thank you once again for all your support, not just patrons, not just whatever. Thank you for all of you who support me with positivity, with love, with light. I appreciate it. I receive it very humbly and happily, and I return it to you, okay? Lots of love sending your way, lots of light, and I will see you again in the next video, which will probably be either the weekly or the monthlies, okay? They're coming up, and then the next day or so they will be posted, okay? So stay tuned for those. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you again very soon. Bye for now.